Chase McCain.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Samsel33 here, and welcome to another episode of Stack Attack. And today we got some more Hero Factory stuff for you. Set number 6 to 8, ages 6 to 12, 44 pieces. It is Thornraxx, of course. And yeah, Thornraxx is one of the smaller characters, and he was actually going to be in the winter breakout wave, but was pushed back a little ways. I don't really know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no clue why. Maybe just because they wanted more sets in the summer, or possibly that they wanted to have an even number of, like, because they pushed this character back, and then they also pushed Breeze back. So that's one, and Breeze is a larger character, and this is a smaller character. So maybe they, I don't know, tried to even them out, because now with the summer ones now have 4 large characters, 4 smaller characters, and then 2 like giant characters. And then in the summer, or the winter ones has 4 smaller characters, 3 larger characters, and then 1 really large character. So I guess they're trying to even it out a little more, I guess, is their philosophy. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I just don't know. Whatever. It's Thornraxx, and he is, yeah, he's a villain from Summer Breakout. Let's open him up and see what stuff he's got inside him. Oh, and one more thing. I just want to point out that I have a little more light now, but I'm not sure. You can probably tell that the lighting is different, but I don't know if it helps that much, because it's just 1 light extra, and it's, you usually want multiple lights. I think is how you would make it more, how you would make it brighter. But now it just looks kind of, I don't know, like shadowy, if that makes any sense. Like, you can tell there's a light, what direction it's coming from, whatever. Set, open it up, see the parts. Alright, I've laid everything out here, and it's time to look at the pieces. So let's do that, exactly. So first we have the dragonfly wings here. They're kind of, I guess they're dragonfly wings. They're very flexible plastic. They're not regular plastic, like the tougher plastic that most bricks are used. These are very flexible, and they have the translucent effect. I think that's translucent. Pretty cool pieces here. You don't see these too often. What's its name? There's some Bionicle that had these. It's like a green forearmed thing. Has like a little black pointy nose. It's in the like the swamp theme, with like where they have like Tahu and Gali and like the newer versions of them. And what's his name? It's like, I think it's a she, actually. It's green. Oh, I'm stupid. Anyway, that one. It's like, I think it starts with a G, but whatever. Let's just put them back and forget that happened. Alright, next we have 2 of these black the claw pieces. Has the plus piece, plus axle thingamabob. A very, like, curved, sharp black things. Pretty cool pieces. Just, in a cool color. I don't think we have those in black yet. Next, we have these 2 orange pipes. Let's see, just orange pipes. And then we have the black head for him. It's the same head as Black Phantom's little drone thing, except it's black, unlike the silver head. Pretty cool piece. Again, we've already seen it, but it's in a new color, so it's a pretty cool piece to have in black. Black is a very general color that you can use in a lot of things. 3 of these giant pieces. I don't even know what you'd call these. They're just like shapes. Just shapes. Pretty much just shapes. Yeah. Not much to say about them. Get 3 of them. And next we have these two Brocky eyes, red, Brocky eyes. They have the little pin right there. Used as eyes in this set, of course. Then we have this one long pole arm thing. Next we have two orange spike pieces. Orange. Think those are unique color. Might be some in some regular brick sets, but anyway. We also have one of these red, black spike pieces. Just spike piece. It's hard to call it anything, even though it's kind of common piece in the Distant Planet wave. It's it's a unique piece, and you get one of it here. It's a cool looking piece, not really unique. It's just a nice looking piece. And then we also have two of these these pieces with three ball thingamabobs on them, and it has the two pins right there. Yep, that's those are all unique pieces of Thornraxx, so I'm gonna go build him right now. Okay, I just started building him for about a few seconds when I realized that we still have these blue pieces to talk about. Yeah, we got a bunch of these light blue pieces that are very unique color for Thornraxx. Just for these hand pieces. I really don't like them being used as hands anymore. They're just, when there's hand pieces, these really shouldn't be hands, but whatever. They're hands sometimes. Just get four of them. I guess they're also used for other stuff. And then we have two of these standard bone pieces with the ball joint in the middle, one at the tip, and then a ball socket. Okay, now let's build him. Alright, here is Thornraxx. I know you can't see him that clearly, but that's Thornraxx. The colors kind of, blend together, but yes, Thornraxx, that is him. The blob of black, that is him. So he's a very uniquely shaped character, as I'm sure you can tell. Very, he's like a bug. He has like pincers and wings, and he doesn't actually have a body piece, really. In fact, they actually just use a pole arm for his body. And then those three ball joint connectors. So that's Thornraxx. Let's take a very close look at Thornraxx. Okay, very close look at Thornraxx. So start at the back, since there isn't really any feet to look at. As you can see, he has the pincer here. This spike piece here is just like pincer. I guess you could like fold over and break his tail off, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. Anyway, has a few flexing spots that flexes here and here, and it can move side to side a little bit. Some pretty boring. Alright, the hero core is not supposed to be there. That's usually where I keep the hero. I usually just attach the hero core to a villain if I don't really know where it's supposed to, if it's a villain and he doesn't need the hero core, since I don't want to lose them. And as you can see, his wings here are attached right here. Because you can, the body has these two ball joint pieces connecting to this one pole arm, and then has lots of different limbs and stuff coming out of that. So as you can see, here's wings, using the wing piece, pretty obvious, and the pipe going across them. These can flex pretty much any direction. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like that or like that. The box has them up like this, but I think the booklet and like the back of the box the packaging has them like this, and I think this looks cooler, so I'm just gonna keep them like this. So yep, and then down here in the center piece, pieces getting away of each other a lot. Anyway, his arms, this is where all the blue pieces are used, the pincers here. And then pipe, as I said earlier. And this joint right here can flex a little bit. This one's a little stiff. Its big black pieces are getting in the way of each other. Yeah, and then the spike right there. And yeah, just get a little look at the under part, an under side. Here's his head. Has the Zamosphere as its the Zamosphere launcher as its like pincers, or I guess they'd be pincers, even though these are kind of his pincers. This, I guess, is supposed to be his pincers. You can see his eyes in there, red eyes. And of course, you pinch these two parts and the ball pops out. And now it's on the floor. That's why I wasn't going to shoot it. A pretty simple figure, not much to talk about, honestly. Let's set him down here. Then I guess we can work on our ratings and different points about the character. So, of course, for ratings, we're going to get the stack bar. And the stack bar is just 20 Lego bricks, different colors. This white part down here is going to be, you don't really want the set. Yellow is, it's kind of an alright set. Orange is pretty good set. And then red is like awesome set. So we're going to start off with nothing. And I'm going to give it more bricks depending on what factors I like about it, and if I don't like it that much, I won't give it that many bricks. So let's start off with size. For a $9 character, he does look pretty large. He has some decently large builds. There's molds, pieces, kind of complicated ones. I mean, it kind of, like, it feels like he's bigger than he is, because if he was just kind of sitting flat, he looks a little smaller. Just, you know, this makes him, when he's standing on his three things, there's not much under him, there's not much bulk to him, it's just kind of, like, spread out, if that makes any sense. That's kind of a more optical illusion to make it look like it's worth the value more, based on size, because of, you know, it looking like it covers more space, but if you dense all of it up, it'd probably be about the same density as, like, if you just molded everything together, it'd probably be about the same size as something else, or most of the other $9 characters. So yeah, he's probably not that huge, but he definitely does look pretty large for $9, so I'm gonna go, I'll go 4, just because there are some kind of complicated builds. Molds, stop saying builds, what are you talking about? Next is mock pieces, and for pieces, there are definitely some interesting pieces. There are of course, the blue limb pieces are very interesting. You don't get that many of them. It's just like one arm piece, and then some of these, which are not that much. And then, of course, these pieces here are very unique. The wings are hard to come by. These, I guess I said, you get these in black, which is a very nice color. This is a very kind of vague helmet piece, so you can use that on a lot of different characters, a lot of like insect creatures. Yeah, of course you get these things in here. You know, good for mocking pieces. Yeah, he's looking pretty good on the mock pieces. I definitely like a lot of the pieces he has. So I'm gonna go with a 3. Yeah, 3. Looking pretty good on those. Alright, now for play value. This is probably going to be his biggest hit in terms of score, or like biggest drop in score, just because he has a lot of problems with flexibility and also standing up. You have to kind of get him in the right spot for him to stand up, otherwise he'll just kind of fall over. As you can see, these arms don't really, again, it's weird, it contradicts me. Like, I don't know, it's very hard to move a lot of these pieces. Like it's so weird when I go to talk about his articulation and stuff, this starts being more articulated, but like, it's hard to bend it out, and these pipes get in the way, and all these huge armor pieces kind of get in the way of him. But he is in terms of like actual playing with him, he is kind of creative in terms of a lot of his weapons. Like, he has the stinger, and then he also has some dual melee weapons, which could go for some interesting combat. And he also has the shooter, which could also be kind of cool. But again, his articulation is kind of eh. A lot of pieces don't really articulate that well. Some of them are even kind of stiff, and you can't really pose him in that many positions just because of having him to stand on all three of his limbs. Just allows you to turn him in his head or make him kind of look a little suspended. Or you could just like do the thing where I do, where I tie him to a string and hang him from my ceiling. Then you could get some very cool positions out of him. But again, his articulation's just not good enough. And this part right here, very, very bad. Just a lot of not very good in terms of articulation. But if you're just looking for a character that would be fun to battle with and stuff, I think he would be good for that. So I think I'm just gonna go to, again, articulation very bad. And now for the crowning, I guess not really crowning, too. The biggest part of the set, in my opinion, is the cool factor. How cool does he look? I think he looks actually pretty cool. He has how his black, like, evil-looking face looks very cool. Orange and black is very cool shade, and the contrasting blue is also very nice. So those are very contrasting colors, orange and blue. It's nice, again, contrast from the rest of the figure. And it's just a very, I've always really liked these insect-like characters, even though there's kind of a lot of them. I still do like them a lot. They look very, even though I hate insects in real life with a huge passion, they just, they look very cool. I think the swipey claws and the pincer thingy bobs and stuff or whatever. I'm just talking nonsense now, but anyway, yes, he does look very cool, and the wings definitely add some coolness to them, and he also looks very threatening. Just he's black and he has those evil-looking red eyes. Very evil-looking character. So I think I'm gonna go with a 4. With a 4 on cool factor. So overall, he gets a 13 out of 20. A pretty nice figure. Definitely got a good score. I think he's very cool looking, and even though he's a little old set, if you still do want to get him, make sure to get him now, because he will be out of stock soon, and it will be hard to get him. So yeah, it's Thornraxx for you right there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We'll look at some more Hero Factory Breakout stuff from 2012 summer thing. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Later.